evening, good afternoon, Swadee Kak. Man, look at my baby girl. So scary. I was so worried, yo. Come here. Look. She's such a good girl. Look at her blood. Like, ugh. Look. Ugh. Look like mommy's period. Let me see. Let everybody see your neck, love. Come here. Look. It's flapping. Look, oh, it might not be a flap. Oh yeah, it's just. Oh, she's got a big gouge. Oh, that's not gonna heal. It needs to be stitched. It needs to be stitched. Damn, it needs to be stitched. It needs to be stitched. It's pretty bad. So I was dreading to go to the vet, but I might have to. I put some alcohol on it. She was like, yeah. It's pretty bad. So okay, so I see a skinny dog coming in front of my yard. It looked like it was coming from my neighbor across the street. So my dumb ass, I'm familiar with this dog. I'm always nice to this dog, give it, like pet it and stuff. So my dumb ass decided to let me in my house to try to give her some food. She's really skinny, but I think she's suffering from some kind of tapeworm or some kind of anorexic stuff. So she's not eating. She's not being like mistreated. It's just the dog doesn't eat. What do you do? But that's their concern. I don't want to put my 2 cents. Anyways, she comes in. She immediately comes in the house, jumps to my dog. First time she saw Luna, she go for the jugular. So she got a latch on it, and she won't let go. I hit it. I poked its eye out. I tried to take its. I wasn't gonna try to make it blind, but I was trying to aggravate it. Let it loose. I hit it. I punched it. I kicked it. I got on its neck and stood on it all my weight, and I jumped trying to break its neck, and it got so serious because it was like an alligator or a crocodile latched onto your wife or daughter, and they're dying, and you're the most helpless feeling. So I ended up kicking it in the face, kicking it in the neck, but every time I kick it, it was hurting her. And then I end up, by the time she started moving, and I guess it was tearing her neck, and then she was re-gripping. It was like a hyena or a lion or a cheetah or whatever, puma to a gazelle. It was the most frightening thing. And I've always thought to myself, well, I scare no lion. If it attacks any one of us or me, I'm gonna fucking hurt it. You can't hurt a beast like that. And the dog was so skinny. And it was malnutrition, it was skinny and it didn't eat much. It didn't look like it had enough meals. Whatever the word I'm trying to say. And it was still strong as fuck. It was so strong, and I couldn't get it out. But it was dead. I was kicking it in the ribs 50 times. I kicked it with my heavy shoes and real hard. I kicked it with all my might, and so I tried to break its rib. I'm sure it's got some broken ribs. If it don't have broken ribs, it's the strongest dog in the world. And so I kicked it. After 30 times of kicking it, it rolled over, and then I keep kicking. I keep applying pressure. So I got lucky. I was applying pressure and kicking. And all of a sudden, it got away, and my Luna ran somewhere. But this was after a long, intensive 5 minutes. I think it was at least 5 minutes. It felt like 2 days. That's how bad it was. My dog was so scared. So she's traumatized like hell now. I gotta take her to a vet. The gouge is that wide, and it's open pretty bad. So man, I'm gonna take it. I can't fix that. The doctor's gonna have to stitch that up, and yeah. But it's the saddest thing, until it happens to you. You never know. So maybe I could teach someone, educate someone. And not only that, I educated myself. So I learned something today. You got to be careful. First thing I know, common sense. Stray dog. You don't know how dangerous it is. Don't bring it around your kids. I've always been a doubter. I always had faith in humanity, even a stranger, or faith in animals. So I trust too much. So from now on, no mas. I see stray dogs a lot, and I try to offer food. Try to be nice, you know. It's just something I try to do, and it's dumb. It's not the right thing to do. Like, you gotta stick by the rule of thumb. Don't feed them. Don't do nothing. Like, just let them be. Don't bring them to your dog, because especially if it got a little hold. Now, it saw the big dog first. Now, if it would have saw Betty, Betty would have died. It would have killed Betty. It would have killed the little pups. It would have killed them easily. Anyways, I would have been devastated. All right, love y'all. See y'all. I just had to share that.